these wonderful things. Win all of these wonderful things. Hi, I'm here to tell you about a fabulous new discovery that's going to change your life. 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 Change your life.
Free, absolutely free.
Quiet or die.
Watch out. Now here's a 27-year-old woman was killed, screaming for help. She died. May have killed a total of...
There's a make-believe war going on now. I'm going to look her old deal again with it.
Bob? The message is now part of and registered in your subconscious mind. Every time you say, see, hear, or think.
Bob?
That's your key phrase. It will trigger the entire message without your being aware of it. It will signal your subconscious mind, flashing a message.
Bob, yeah.
The subconscious will listen and absorb this message.
Exactly.
Born to humble parents somewhere in the Midwest, the child Bob experienced a traumatic close encounter with a UFO at the age of 3. Soon thereafter, he began to exhibit strange powers of persuasion. By age 6, he had made his first million, almost by accident. In college, he met and married his first and still his primary wife, Connie, who is now revered by female subgenii as the blessed anti-virgin. With Connie's encouragement, the young DoBBs became a salesman of legendary, almost frightening abilities, known to his peers as the man who could sell anything. He worked his way up to the very top of the conspiracy ladder and might have stayed there. But late one night in 1953, while working on an amateur television of his own design, an event occurred which was to become a milestone on man's mind path to slack. He was suddenly seized up in the spirit by the hand of Jehovah One itself, the cosmic puppeteer of the Old Testament, the wrathful alien space god from some corporate sin galaxy. In this timeless moment, which we call the divine immaculation of the BoB, DoBBs received the first of countless brain-curdling pronouncements which form the sacred prescriptures of the Church. He was shown a vision, a world where all humanity was equally wealthy, rich beyond imagining, but without working. This experience, combined with his UFO-given sales magic, led him inevitably into the religion field. He quickly discovered the golden rule embodied in his classic saying, "They'll pay to know what they really think." The true subgenius can learn to think for himself, but only BoB can show him how. And so, Bob Dobbs founded his church upon a sandy beach of common sense of humor, and dollars and cents. A likely story, you say, but it's simple, really. Bob is lucky, not smart. In fact, by the perverted conspiracy standards of intelligence, he is gifted with incredible stupidity. He lives in a perpetual state of contracted consciouslessness. This enables him to act without thinking, to surf effortlessly on the luck plane, to float down the fabled path of least resistance. In fact, to make $1 million every time he screws up. Thus, it is not his wisdom, but his divine follies, his holy blunders, which we emulate. The miracle is not in what Bob does to you, but in what he allows you to do to yourself. He brings the student to the realization that everything you know is true. Under the conspiracy, you're being ripped off every day, but you can learn to enjoy it.
Big man.
He called his seminars instant instructions for those who follow no master. He journeyed to Tibet, and under ancient holy men, he perfected the arts of glandscaping and acute beating. He also began modeling for hundreds of magazine ads, leaving early clues of his presence. These old ads are the only known photos of Dobbs, for he otherwise remains elusive, shunning both the spotlight and the authorities.
Bob is fill in the blank. Bob is fill in the blank.
Bob loves you. 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 Start level 3 trans learning state on tone.
Bob?
The message is now part of and registered in your subconscious mind. Every time you say, see, hear, or think,
Bob?
that's your key phrase. It will trigger the entire message without you being aware of it. It will signal your subconscious mind, flashing a message.
Bob, 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 yeah, Bob, 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 yeah.
The subconscious will listen and absorb this message.
Exactly.
Bob promises to widen the scope and nature of abnormal behavior, to explore new ways of going over the edge, and coming right back. Was bring back those who couldn't make it on their own, to help you create the highest possible earnings from the psychodynamics of abnormality. The very conspiracy implanted personality disorders around, and channel them into an illusion of creativity that will fool normals and get you sex.
If you gaze upon any given street, normally you might never suspect that only some of these people are true humans. Outside appearances offer no clue that among this ordinary-looking crowd, on an ordinary day, a certain number of these people are actually sub-geniuses. We would have to creep inside their heads to know whether this person or that carries the rare sub-genius gene. But once inside those heads, we would discover a vast new universe, a new dimension, coexisting not always in harmony alongside the mundane workaday world of the common human. Another world that until now has been forced into hiding. Now at this very moment, the veils of secrecy can be torn aside. We, the persecuted, may now dare to raise our heads high and declare, "Behold us, for we are the sub-geniuses." But what is a sub-genius? How can we, differ so much from the humans, whose nonsensical laws and customs we have been forced to obey? Why have so many of us been kept in ignorance of our true heritage, a heritage that dates back farther than man is thought to have existed? For in the days of Atlantis, we helped to design the humans. Certainly, in retrospect, this now seems to have been our greatest mistake. So, what is the difference? Examine this seemingly docile crowd and know that in some few, simmering beneath a placid surface, there broils a veritable cauldron of repressed subgenius awareness, ready at any moment to explode outward, often with catastrophic results.
Stickers and graffiti were showing up in really strange places like inside pencil sharpeners and so on. In some classes, we don't even know who the subgenius is.
It's about Bob, you know. It's Bob. That's it.
Bob is great.
But just who is this man, Bob? Some call him the Slackmaster, the High Epoch, the Saint of Sales. Others call him liar, pimp, whoremonger, a sleazy con man foisting his dangerous scam off on gullible suckers. Well, dear friend, J.R. Bob Dobbs isn't...
Well, Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everything. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, Elvis is in Nutty Buddies. Elvis is in your mom. He's in everybody. He's in the young, the old, the fat, the skinny, the white, the black, the brown, and the blue. People got Elvis in them too. Elvis is in everybody out there. Everybody's got Elvis in them. Everybody except one person, that is. Yeah, one person. The evil opposite of Elvis. The anti-Elvis. Anti-Elvis got no Elvis in him, let me tell you. Michael J. Fox has no Elvis in him. Yeah, and Elvis is in Joan Rivers, but he's trying to get out, man. He's trying to get out. Listen up, Joni, baby. Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everything. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, what I want you to see is that the big ease inside of you and me. Ow. Man, there's a lot of unexplained phenomenon out there in the world. A lot of things people say, what the heck's going on? Let me tell ya. Who built the pyramids? Elvis! Who built Stonehenge? Elvis! Yeah, man, you see guys walking down the street pushing shopping carts, and you think they're talking to Allah? They're talking to themselves, man. No, they're talking to Elvis! 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 You know what's going on down the Bermuda Triangle? Down the Bermuda Triangle. Elvis needs boats. Elvis needs boats. Elvis, 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 Elvis needs boats. Ah, the sailing Elvis. Captain Elvis. Commodore Elvis, it is. Yeah, man, you know, people from outer space, they come up to me. They don't look like Dr. Spock. They don't look like Klingons, all that Star Trek jive. They look like Elvis. Elvis! Everybody in outer space looks like Elvis, because Elvis is a perfect being. We're all moving in perfect peace and harmony towards Elvisness. Soon all will become Elvis. Everything, everywhere will be Elvis. Why do you think they call it evolution anyway? It's really Elvis-lution. Elvis-lution. Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everything. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, what I want you to see, that the big ease inside of you and me. Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everything. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, what I want you to see, that the big ease inside of you and me. Elvis.
Well, thank you, man.